What's up you guys, it's Adriana XO1 and today I'll be showing you guys how I edit my Instagram photos to fit my feed. The type of editing that I prefer is blue and cool tone edits. So I will be using mainly the Snapseed app to edit my pictures. Before we get started, I want to tell you guys that the quality of the image that you're using really matters a lot. Selfies might work if you have a good camera, but the best quality pics are from a DSLR, which just gives the best quality possible so that your editing can look better. So I will be using the Snapseed app today. So go ahead and select your image that you wish to edit, and I will be posting an overlay of all the settings that I have used so that you guys can keep up with it, since I have sped up this video. The first thing I have done is rotate the image, and we will be decreasing the white balance to -16, and what this does is just sets out the tone for the actual image to go on towards being blue tone. The next thing I'm doing is tuning the image warmth to -29 here. Then I go back to tune image and I increase the brightness, and then I increase the contrast to +14, the saturation to -8, the ambience to -14, and I even decrease the shadows to -35 to just give it more of a darker look. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is something known as selective editing, where you just select the option and you pinch your fingers across the screen to adjust the size of the center or the circle. And what this does is it pinpoints the exact area that you want to lighten or darken. And here I'm playing around with the colors of the sky to make it more white by increasing the brightness, decreasing the contrast, and decreasing the saturation, and also playing around with the colors of my clothes. Take the tune image, and we are now going to be playing the settings again. Brightness to -9, the contrast to -30, the saturation to -8, the ambience to -8, the highlights to -6, and the shadows to -3. And I'm sorry that this video is really sped up, but this is what the image turns out to be. Export the image and you're good to go, and we'll just move on to the next image from now. Here is the comparison of the before and the after. The next thing I want you guys to do is to click onto your white balance and decrease your temperature and increase your tint to A+6. Click on the tune image and let's start with the brightness. Increase it to a +23. The contrast decreases to a -5. Saturation decreases to a -11. Ambience decreases to a -5. Highlights increase by a +11. Shadows increase by +1. And finally warmth goes to a -13. The next thing we'll be focusing on is the selective editing tool, and this is what makes most of your images pop out. So I'll be brightening up the skies, the clouds, so that it turns out more white and it gives off a more clean look to the image. Brighten up my legs as well, and then I'll be brightening up the stone bench that I'm sitting on so that it gives a bit more of a pop of color to the actual image. So just continue doing that with the selective tool. After you're satisfied with your selective editing, you can then proceed to save your photo, and if you are a perfectionist like me, you can head on to this app that is called as Facetune, which is a paid app. However, it's totally your choice to use it or not. Click on the smoothen button, and if you have any marks that you wish to get rid of, you can do that. And the Whiten Tool in Facetune is an amazing tool for whitening your background or your skies as well, so you can try that. Almost every famous Instagrammer uses Facetune as far as I know, so there's totally nothing wrong in doing that. Next, I'm selecting the detail tool and just rubbing it onto the ring so that it just pops out a little more. Head on over to the filters and I'm just choosing to expose my photo by +8, and I'm heading on over to the cool tone area and increasing it just a slight bit, and that's it for this photo, and you can just save it. So there you go guys, this is how I edit my Instagram photos. If you all like this video, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel, and do follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.